welcome back to another SuMaan reading. Today I'm going to be doing the special reading for SuMaan. I'm going to be answering you guys questions that you guys want to know and that you guys asked me in the community post. Sorry this is a little bit delayed. Just I've been having a very busy week, so sorry for the delay. I know you guys have been waiting. But today I'm back with this video, so let's get started. Today I'm going to be using a lot of different decks, mostly all of the decks I own actually. And we're gonna go into deep into some specific things that you guys asked. So hopefully you guys get clarity from this video, okay? So first of all, we're gonna see if in the near future is there a chance that someone will meet each other. So I'm gonna be checking on this deck and the pink deck that I have. But let me check overall based on the current energies. Are they gonna meet? Is there gonna be a chance? Have they even met already? So let's see. Okay. Is there a chance that someone meet in the near future? Again with the devil, you guys. Okay, so look here, I'm literally I'm seeing that they can grow things together and there is a possibility of them meeting. They want to really meet each other, but like I said, right now they feel pulled from side to side and they feel swords in their back. They really want to work together, you guys. Like the working card keeps coming out. They really want to work together, and I do feel like you guys, they will meet, okay? Whether it's soon or not, I'm gonna get more in deep to that, but I feel like they will meet, okay, guys? I'm not sure if it's the near future or not, but definitely they will meet, and they really want marriage with each other, you guys. So definitely right now, like they're in this period where they just want to fix things, they want to grow things so they can develop, because they know that they want a future with each other, okay? They want marriage, but like I said, the devil is just really a main factor, okay? So right now I'm gonna check with the pink deck because I do have a reunion card. So let's see if I can pick anything with this deck. Is there a chance that someone will meet in the near future, okay? Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So the universe is telling someone that they need to take back control of their life. This devil is becoming a very huge factor in both of their lives. So they really need to free themselves, okay? So maybe before they meet, they need to free themselves, okay? They need to be like free horses that are able to get out of that cage. They both feel caged because of this devil. And I feel like that's really not fair for the two of them, because they know what they feel regarding each other. They know what they want. And they're both just like stuck in this cage and they're not able to free themselves, okay? So the universe is telling them that they need to free themselves. They need to take control of their lives. Is there a chance that someone will meet in the near future? Is there a chance that someone will meet in the near future? Is there a chance that someone will meet in the near future? Okay, that was a lot. Let me pull again. Is there a chance that someone will meet? It's safe for you to love. Open your heart and give the receive the highest energy of all. Okay, guys, so you guys notice all of these messages are related to this devil, because this devil is like a really big factor. They love each other and they know that, but like they have to hide their love. That's like the thing that I told you guys. Like when they contact each other, they do not tell anyone. No one knows about it. And even if I do feel like they meet, like you guys behind social media, they do meet, okay, personally sometimes. But I feel like right now it's difficult. But I do feel like they meet whenever they can, do it, okay? But all of that is like behind the scenes, like they don't tell anyone. And so they do not feel that their love is like safe. Like they do feel like they're in danger. Like they do feel like they're doing something wrong. And the universe does want to tell them that it is safe for them to love. They're not doing something wrong. Like they know that they're not doing something wrong, but it's like they're doing things like secretively and they have to hide it when they did not do anything wrong. So the universe just want to tell them that it is safe for them to love. They need to open their hearts and receive the highest energy of all, and do not do this in the dark because they don't need to hide anything. Okay. One last one. Is there a chance for someone? Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Okay, guys. So right now, I don't feel like there is a chance for them to meet in the nearest future because I pulled so many cards. I'm not getting a meeting up. But what is needed is for them to free themselves, for them to know that their love is safe, that they do not need to hide it from the world. They're not doing anything wrong. And one of them needs to make that gesture to fix things with this devil. Okay, so one of them is thinking of doing a gesture and taking things to the next level. Okay, and definitely I feel like all these three things, those all make sense into how the reunion can happen. Okay, I do feel like you guys, they met like a few times, you know, off of social media, obviously. But like I said, right now, I do feel like because of the recent incident that I told you guys about, that right now they do have to be extra careful. And I'm going to get to that with more questions that I'm going to answer today. All right, but right now, regarding the meeting, I don't really see anything that in the near future, okay? But you guys, energy changes all the time. So this is not really firm because energy changes, okay? But this is based on their current energy because yes, they do feel conflicted and they are worrying about this devil over here. Okay, so next question. So you guys are asking about a person named Sajid Sir. Did he help in SuMaan reunion or does he try to help in SuMaan reuniting? Let me check. Did Sajid Sir help with SuMaan reuniting? Wow. Okay, guys, so I'm picking up something very interesting over here. So let me explain to you guys. So I feel like this person, Sajid Sir, he did feel heartbroken regarding the situation with Sumbul and Fahman to the point that he did want to make a big change here with the judgment card. He did want to make a thing that can change their situation in a 360 degree. Like he did want to change things, okay? He did feel like it was like probably far, like who is he like to, you know, do and fix things between the two of them, okay? All right, but I do feel like he genuinely was like hurt, like he was sad about what happened between the two of them because he knows the whole story, I feel. And what's interesting is I do feel like he did offer them a certain project, or maybe he did give them an opportunity for them to work together, and he had to make a big, like, he had to be really to build a lot of strength to do that, okay? And I feel like he did have to build a lot of strength to do that. But I do feel like he did give them, either he brought them an offer like from someone he knows, or he himself gave them the idea to work together, okay? I don't feel like this is a big project though, okay? I do feel like maybe it's something simple, but he did, you know, to reunite them, he did try to give them a project, okay? Now what I'm seeing here is he was viewing Sumbul as a woman that's holding her sword. Like he was thinking that maybe somebody was against the idea, okay? Or maybe that was what was shown to him, that somebody was against the idea of doing a project with Fahman and somebody did not want to reunite with Fahman. That was what was shown to him. But the truth is that somebody was really missing Fahman, okay? But I feel like Sajid did take a step, and Fahman, he did work with Fahman somehow, that Fahman came and met Sumbul, okay? So, but you guys, let me clear this up. Like, it was shown to him that Sumbul was holding her sword, that she was against the idea, but actually Sumbul was not, okay? For some reason, it was shown to him that, I don't know if there was other parties that told him that Sumbul is not interested or something like that, but the truth is Sumbul was really missing Fahman and she really wanted to meet him. And somehow Fahman did understood and he came and met her at some point, okay? And that was involving this person, okay? But I feel like that person right now feels helpless, obviously, with the way things are going. But I feel like he did try at a certain point, okay? Just interesting. I never really checked for this person on here. Alright, next question. Why do both SuMaan not mention each other's names in interviews or anything like that? Okay, guys, so I didn't mention this before, but I'll check. But I just want to say this to you guys, okay? So I told you guys multiple times that what is shown on social media is not the actual reality. It's very easy for a person to come and show you guys 20 minutes of their day, and you guys do not know the exact backstory that happens behind everything. And in fact, with my hidden truth cards, I did get multiple times that I try to not react when people mention you. For someone and for Fahma, that I try my best to not react when people mention you, because they try their best to hold their feelings when anyone mentions them. Why? Because they do not want to show the world what they're actually feeling, because there is like this devil that does not want the two of them together. And you guys, interviews are a very public thing. Obviously, if they mention each other, it probably will get to a big deal and it will reach the devil, and then the devil obviously will be even more strict. So you guys need to understand what goes into the interview. Like, the interviews are a very public thing. So if they do not mention each other in interviews or react coldly, it's just an act because they do not want to show their real feelings. Okay? And I told you guys even before, I'm not really sure if they actually were called in interviews or anything like that. But like I said, I did mention to you guys multiple times before that they can show something and try to put a mask on when things are other things. But let me check for you guys to just be sure. Why do someone not mention each other in interviews, and why do they act cold? Guys, there's a person that keeps eye on them. Like, they have a lot of eyes on them. It's not just like one person. So like every move they do, if they mention each other, like things are gonna get even harder. So it's like, I feel like you guys need to understand that, because it's not really that simple for them to mention each other in interviews. Yeah, there is like this person that is looking at them from afar. Like they know that that person is looking at them. Like that person is like far away, but like they're keeping their eye on them and seeing what they say in interviews. So they need to be careful. I feel like Fahman, before interviews, he, tries to be really calm. He tries to act really calm. He was the King of Cups. When Sumbul before interviews, I feel like probably there is a chance that they do tell her what she's gonna get asked before interviews, because here with the planner and like this paper, it does look like they're telling her, like this builder is like telling her, okay, we're gonna say this, they say this, and it's like, okay. And then so Sumbul beforehand even knows what they're gonna ask her. And so, okay, I'm not really sure, you guys, but like that's what I'm feeling with this picture. Like Fahman, he tries to be as much calm and to put a straight face, and Sumbul, I feel, either like they tell her beforehand the questions, or she already knows that people are having eye on her. They both value each other, and they both, like I told you guys, have been hand in hand recently. So it doesn't matter, like interviews and social media is not what define them, because as long as they know what they mean to each other, then those interviews and things do not matter, because they talk to each other. I told you guys, like they have been in contact. So like it doesn't matter, okay? Those are just things that they do to for the people that keep eyeing them to know that they got over each other when they actually did not. Okay? So I got a very interesting message here. Like Fahman, I really feel like this is his personality, that he's like, okay, I'm gonna be calm at whatever questions they ask, and Simba's like, okay, so this is what you guys are gonna tell me. Yeah. Okay. And this person is keeping eye on them. There's like a sneaky person that like keeps looking and seeing things, okay? So you guys, you need to understand that they have a lot of eyes on them. Whether it's like people around them or it's even like fans or other people, you know. They have a lot of people that do not wish the best for them. So they need to be really careful until like things fully get fixed. All right, next question. Let's see. If someone entered in a relationship with someone else or got married to someone else, how will Fahman react? So let's see. If someone got in a relationship or got married to someone else, how will Fahman react? Wow. You guys see, like, he will feel very, 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 very hurt. Like, I'm getting very deep energy here. Like, it's gonna be like all the weight on the whole world. The whole world's weight is gonna be on his back. He's gonna feel really burdened. He's gonna feel that someone is really distant for him. He's gonna feel that everything ended. He's gonna feel that there's gonna be a huge death for them as a whole. And he's gonna fully be heartbroken. He's gonna go into depression. And he really would not wanna see anyone. Like with here, I feel like he's gonna go into hibernation phase. He's gonna feel really heartbroken. And I just saw the vision that his eyes are gonna be like swollen to the point that they're gonna be purple. Like right when I saw the burden card, I knew this pull is gonna be pretty heavy. Like you guys do not understand. If that God forbid happens, he's gonna really be in a bad mental state, okay? I don't really want to go into so much deep into it because I'm already like feeling um very heavy energies, but he will like be in a really bad mental state. You guys do not understand. Like he's gonna be really heartbroken, so bad. Symbol for him is a treasure. Like she's everything to him. Okay. With her, he does feel really free. With her, she brings him a lot of happiness. He's just happy with looking at her being free. Even right now when they're distant, like he does like seeing her when she's independent, she's doing her career. Like he's really proud of her. But he cannot see her when she's with anyone else. And I told you guys, like right now he does keep eye on her and he does feel really jealous. Like he does feel really jealous and he doesn't like that. So if that point that she did actually get into a relationship or get married to someone, it's not just the point that he will be jealous. He actually will go in a really bad mental state. He will not be okay, you guys. And he does really stalk her with, you know, other men or maybe other co-stars. He really stalks her, okay? And he already feels like really jealous, like, oh, you're that, okay? But like that's more in a funny way. But if actually things went that way for Sumbul, then that's gonna not just be jealousy, like it will just be very intense for him, okay? He will feel really backstabbed, okay? Like he will feel really very, very, very hurt. Okay, that was very deep. Okay. Alright, you guys. So, a lot of you guys have been asking if I can see when will the reunion happen. So, I just asked if the reunion is going to happen in the near future. And I didn't really get an answer that it will happen in the near future. But let me see if I can get what the time. When is the reunion going to happen between Sumbul and Fahman? When is the reunion going to happen between Sumbul and Fahman? Do not force things. Wow, you guys remember I got this in the past reading that do not try to control things. Let things flow in their natural way. This coming again, do not force things with two different decks. So this just shows that the reunion and everything happening is gonna happen at its own divine time. Not Sumbul, not Fahman, not anyone can change that because no matter what, it's gonna happen at its own time and it's not good for them to force things, okay? And I'm gonna pull that card out. Which one is it? Here, this one. let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. I got this in the last reading, and now I got do not force things. So this just shows that everything will happen at its own divine time, you guys. Like, there is a very certain time that God has planned things for someone, and things are gonna happen at that time. No matter how much time goes by, I always tell you guys that I feel like something's gonna happen for them. Things are gonna change, but the point is from the whole thing that there is this own divine time that things are gonna happen at, that it's not really good if they force things. Anything else I can get? Is there a timing where somebody at Fahman can fix things? Is there a timing? Any estimation? Time is still unknown. Within 3 months. When you're truly ready for it. Okay, so you guys see all of them are like when you're truly ready for it. The time is still unknown, but within 3 months. So let's see. So all of them basically are like, do not, there is no time. The time is still unknown, but it's gonna happen when they do not force things and when they truly are ready for it. When their souls are gonna be ready for it, when they're mentally ready for it. Maybe right now it's not the right time. It's gonna happen when they're truly ready for it. But here with within 3 months, so maybe within the 3 months they can somehow try to solve things, but it's not really sure because you guys see most of these cards are like time is still unknown and when they're truly ready for it. So within 3 months it can be a possibility, which are, let's count. So we're now in March, so April, May, and June, correct? So April, May, and June, maybe there is a possibility in those months, okay? So within those 3 months, maybe things can be okay, but that's not really for sure because you guys see that it's like time is unknown, but there is a possibility within 3 months, okay? And this is like fixing things, you guys. It's not like when's the next time they meet, okay? So a lot of you guys have been asking about SuMaan and Mishkat, and I'm planning to do a reading on them, but I'm not really sure when my schedule is okay with it. But for now, I'm gonna answer this question since a lot of you guys have been requesting. Is SuMaan dating Mishkat? Let's see. Is SuMaan dating Mishkat? Is SuMaan dating Mishkat? Yeah, you guys. Okay. So I believe I answered this in my live, or maybe something about Mishkat in my live, and I do believe I said this. So they are working together right now, and because of them working together, their bond has went through a change. Or maybe their friendship has grown stronger. But definitely somebody, is still heartbroken with the fact with her and Fahman. Like, she is still loves Fahman. She still feels like her and Fahman have a connection. She still feels like her and Fahman are meant to be. So, and her intuition tells her all the time about Fahman. So she still is heartbroken on that fact. Though Mishkat, I did tell this in my live, he does have feelings for someone and he's very interested in her. Okay. Like, he's always looking at her and he does know about Fahman. He's like always looking at the two of them. Like, he knows the bond the two of them have when somebody, is not really looking at him. So if you guys look at the direction of these, so like, let's say these are SuMaan and Fahman. Like, Mishkat is looking at them and he's like, I wanna be like them. He does want SuMaan to have the bond that she had with Fahman with him. Okay? While SuMaan is just, sitting and, not really paying attention to that. I do feel like Mishkat does have feelings, but SuMaan is like not interested. I do feel like Mishkat has tried to show it a lot of times, but you guys see that SuMaan's like, no. Okay? Why? Because Sumba does have feelings for someone else, and she still right now is praying and wishing here with the star to be with that certain someone, which is Fahman, obviously. But I do feel like I got a very clear image of this. And somebody, I feel like Mishkat has tried a few times, or a lot of times even. Maybe he did try to give hints, or maybe he tried to do a lot of gestures, but Sumba's like, nope. Yeah, she's like, no, thank you. All right. So, next question. So, what is upcoming for someone in the next upcoming month? So, I'm gonna check based on current energies if things stay the same way. How is the next few months gonna be looking for them? And it's gonna be interesting because I got the 3 months card in the next 3 months in the time card. So, let's see if we can get more details on the next 3 months. Let's see. Or maybe just the next few months as well. So, what is gonna be upcoming for someone in the next 3 months? Oh. Alright, you guys, so remember how I told you guys like that someone, can meet, from time to time, whenever they feel like the time is right. I do feel like they're gonna meet in the next okay months, but I don't feel like it's gonna be on social media or that anyone's gonna know about it. But like, they're gonna have like a simple meetup, they're gonna see each other, okay? Just like a simple meetup, like nothing really special, like they normally do. I feel like the next few months are gonna be a few challenging for them. I do feel like they're really gonna try to fix things like really bad because already right now they have been planning and trying to fix things. And I feel like Fahman, he's gonna be really, trying to fix things a lot. He's gonna try a lot to make a move because he really wants him and somebody, to end up together, and he really wants her in his life, and he's tired of the current situation between the two of them. So I do feel like a lot of times Fahma is gonna try to make a step towards Simba's father, and he's gonna try to make a gesture, but like I said, there's gonna be a lot of burden, and I feel like the same situation is gonna be like it's right now. So I don't feel like there's gonna be much changes if I'm being honest. But I do feel like they will always try to climb. Like they're not giving up on the situation. They're gonna try to climb and try to go ahead and try to move forward. There's gonna be some hard parts like usual. And they're gonna be undecided like usual. But like I said, they are always gonna be there for each other, and they're always gonna find a way. Whether they're kept eye on or something, they're gonna find a way to contact each other or meet up. Okay. Yeah, so this is based on the current energy, guys. Everything changes, but this is what I'm seeing right now. And like I said, everything is up to divine timing, guys. I'm pretty sure there is going to be a change for them, but like I said, it's going to be at its own divine time. Okay, like even the time card said that do not force things because things are meant to happen at a certain time. All right. So one of you guys asked is what soul connection do someone have? So I didn't mention this a lot of times before. I, as a reader, as a person that connects to their energy, I do feel like they have a lot of soul connections. It's crazy. Like seriously, out of all the couples I read for, they have the most soul connection. And I like the ones I discovered right now because I keep exploring their energy. But the ones I've explored right now are soulmates, twin flames, and past life. I'm sure they're all those three. They're all those three: soulmate, twin flames, and past life. Okay, and they have a very deep soul connection. Their souls know each other. Um, and definitely they're like more soulmates than twin flames. And I feel like if I was to rank them, they're soulmates first, past life connection, and then twin flames, okay? Because I feel like they all have those, okay? And especially that I got in a vision regarding their past life that I didn't mention in my last reading. I'm now like 100% sure about their past life, okay? And that in their past life they were a couple, and even they were about to get married, but things did end in a fatal way, okay? So next question is, what do they want to say to each other? So one of you guys did request me to do the message cards for this one, so I'm gonna do my both message cards. But these are the message cards that I have: the message of love and the hidden truth. So I'm gonna check the two of them, okay? So I'm gonna check this. What does Symbol want to say to Fahman? What does Symbol want to say to Fahman? What does Symbol want to say to Fahman? unfinished business. We still have to resolve things and discuss. Yes, somebody feels like there's a lot of unfinished business for the two of them. Like I said, they have a lot of things. They feel like they have a lot of things to plan because I feel like you guys, like more than ever, they're really tired of the situation they have been in. They're really tired, okay? I know you guys fans are tired and you guys want to see them together, but they also are very done with the situation. Like they just want to fix things, but obstacles keep coming in because it's not the right time. Alright, so for Fahman, what does Fahman want to say to Symbol? What is Fahman's message to Symbol? What is Fahman's message to Symbol? Holding back. I should have expressed myself better. So Fahman feels like right now he's holding back a lot of his feelings. There's a lot of things that he does want to say to Symbol. Um, and he does feel like at a certain time regarding the two of them, he does feel regret that probably he should have expressed himself better. If maybe at a certain time he did actually say what was in his heart, then things probably wouldn't be right now with the way they were, okay? Maybe in the past he was afraid, to say his feelings to Sumbul, and maybe that caused Sumbul to have also misunderstandings because she did have doubts in her mind. So Haman feels that he was holding back at a certain time and he should have expressed himself better. Okay, and now with the hidden truth cards. What does somebody want to tell Fahman? What does somebody want to tell Fahman in truth regarding Fahman? I wish I could share my good news with you. Okay, this came last time again, I believe. So I'm gonna pull a few more, then I'm gonna explain all of them. What else does somebody want to tell Fahman? What is somebody's hidden truth regarding Fahman? You don't know how hard it was to let you go, okay? One more. What is somebody's hidden truth regarding Fahman? I want to feel that way again. Okay, so for somebody, guys, like I said, I wish I could share my good news with you. This came in the last reading, I believe, as well. And like I said, you guys, I know I say that they contact and that they can meet from time to time, but I do feel like their contact is like very like simple. I don't feel like it's that deep. I don't feel like it's that deep as they would want it to be. I feel like maybe it's like just really quick checking up in each other and saying a few sentences and that's it. Because like I said, there's a lot of eyes on them. So it's not like they have a lot of freedom on what they say or what they want to do with each other. So definitely Simba feels a lot of times that she wished that she could share her good news with Falman. Maybe Simba does have a certain good news that she does want to tell Falman, but she hasn't been able to tell him because I've been picking up since the last reading. So there's something that Simba wants to tell Falman that for her is good news, but she's not able to share with him, okay? So either maybe they couldn't really contact each other recently, or maybe they didn't have the full time to, okay? You don't know how hard it was to let you go, okay? So somebody does feel like Farwan probably does not really know her feelings and how hard it was for her to let him go. She feels like she loves him a lot, and when it was like time that they went through the situation that, you know, all the chaos that they went to, definitely Simba does feel like you don't know how hard it was to let you go. It was very difficult for her. It was a tougher situation for her as well. But I feel like probably she does feel like Pama doesn't know because she really hasn't really explained to him. Okay, she definitely told him that she missed him and all of that, but definitely she does feel like she hasn't been gotten the chance to tell Fahman exactly what she thought that moment because it was really a tough time for her. And I want to feel that way again. Simba does feel like she wants to feel that way again with Fahman. She wants to feel the passion that she felt with him. She does want to feel the feelings that she had with him. And like I said, I feel like you guys, they're really craving a lot. They're really craving a lot for each other. They really want to be with each other. Um, so yeah, that's where like the current situation isn't really ideal for them. All right. Now Fahman's turn. What is Fahman's hidden truth regarding somebody? I'm so attached to you, yeah. I remember every detail of that day, okay? One more. What is Fahman's hidden truth regarding somebody? Wow. Yeah. So Fahman feels like he's so attached to somebody. He feels that he's so attached to her. Like he feels like he loves her a lot. And like I said, he's like ready to do anything like anything to get Sumbul back the way they used to be, to be able to hang out freely, because you guys, the way they hang out, it's not like as much as they used to. Like they feel like they're doing something wrong when they aren't. Okay. Um, so he definitely does feel like he's so attached to her, and definitely right now, you guys, if he wasn't attached to her, he wouldn't think about her, okay? Like definitely I vouch for this because I have been reading their energy for a long time, and definitely I can say that this is true. Like he really is attached to her, okay? And she also loves him a lot. And for Fahman as well, he does feel like I remember every detail of that day. So probably Fahman recently does remember a recent day that maybe they were together, and he feels like he remembers every detail of that day and how it went, how they did together. So he does feel like he does remember every detail of that day, and that day was special for him. Okay, and he does feel like Sumbul is the best thing in his life. Definitely, he does feel like he has never met anyone that moved him as much as Sumbul. He does feel like a special connection with Sumbul that he hasn't felt with anyone before. They both feel that way, and I do feel like a lot of times that probably they do compare with other people, but they always come back to each other because they know that they can never feel a connection like they felt with someone else with each other, okay? I'm not saying that they consider other possibilities, but I mean like with other co-stars, they did like compare certain things like both Simba and both Farman, and definitely they both feel like they are unreplaceable for each other, okay? No one can, take their place, okay? All right, one more question and I'm almost done with the reading. Okay, last question. Are they hiding things from social media? Let me see. Are Sumbul and Fahman hiding things from social media? They're not necessarily hiding from social media, guys. They're hiding from the devil. It's not you guys that they're hiding from. Okay, guys, so what I know what you guys mean by hiding things on social media, like they are in a relationship off of camera, and that that everything is okay and they're meeting up normally. So technically, yes, I would say like they are in contact, they are on good terms, and they do meet whenever they have the chance, but it's not that they are in a private relationship. It's just that they meet and discuss things. I don't feel like they're like in that relationship. Definitely I feel like they are like technically committed to each other in their own minds. Like I do feel like they are like committed to each other, like this girl is for me, he is for me, okay, like that's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, definitely I feel like they're hiding things because the devil has eye on them, and somebody does feel tied to that devil. And definitely I do feel like whenever they have the chance, they try to meet each other. I feel like maybe even with common friends, they tried to meet, but obviously no one knew. So maybe, oh, okay, I'm getting a very interesting image here. So you see guys, like three girls and one boy over here on the side. So what I'm getting a vision of is like maybe on social media you see somebody hanging out with these three girls, or maybe a girl, and you don't know that actually Fahman is like on this side, because he's on the side. And maybe when you guys see things on social media of maybe somebody hanging out with friends or their mutual friends, Fahman is actually there but he's not shown. This is what I'm getting over here, because you guys see like there's like three girls having fun and they're like clear in the image, but like this guy's a little bit shoved and he's not really clear or shown until you guys focus. So I do feel like there can be certain situations where somebody was hanging out with her friends or maybe even mutual friends of them, and Fahman was actually there but no one knew. Okay, so here with the Temperance, I do feel like yes, right now Sumbul and Fahman, um their bond is good. They are on good terms. It's just that they, are trying their best to break through out of the current situation, because they're not happy with the current situation they are in. They do not want to have to, do things in secretive, okay? So they really are praying for a change in their bond. They're both praying to break through and start this new beginning, because, you know, I do feel like Fahman really does want to take a step towards Sumbul, okay? And here with the Page of Cups, he really wants to take a step to her to commitment. And so he obviously is not able to do that unless things are fully okay, between him and Sumbul's family, okay? that's the last question for this special reading. I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and I hope you guys got a lot of clarity in this reading. I tried to take as much deep questions that I got because most of them were repeated. But yeah, I tried to take questions that I did not cover before and things that do talk about the current energy right now. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and that this video gave you guys clarity. And thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.